so let's start giving. The choice we make, we're setting all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we'll make it. We're saving our lives. Each show will make a better day. Just you and me. Saving up in Nigeria, we be your friend. And they carry our money in the area. Let no one know if we done trouble. All I want to let them know it's what's up. Hey, you could never eat on our side. Everybody will want to try go upside. And that was an Azukilishi. Them leave us for water. But up on the machine. Hey, I make it put our hands together. So that we can fight with them together. We are friends. We are the world, make a better day. So let's start giving. The choice we make, we're setting all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we'll make it. We're saving our lives. Each show will make a better day. Just you and me. Don't be so the smart as a me. As I take my time and sing reality. In a struggle, they hustle, they muscle. Why some people they cannot ever move? All we need is a great nation, which is Biafra in our world today. All we need is to be free, freedom to enjoy our nationality. Waiting I see, now so me I used to talk them. Share as I talk them, now so you go understand them. Chukwu is my backbone forever. If you like it, make it there, just not by the general. We are friends. We are the world, make a brighter day. So let's start giving. The choice we make, we're selling all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we make it. We're saving all our future. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the world, make a better day. So let's start giving. The choice we make it. We're setting all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are friends. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we'll make it. We're saving our lives. Each show will make a better day. Just you and me. Saving up in Nigeria, we be your friend. And they carry our money in the area. Let no one know if we done trouble. All I want to let them know it's what's up. Hey, you could never eat on our side. Everybody will want to try go upside. And that was an Azukilishi. Them leave us for water. But up on the machine. Hey, I make it put our hands together. So that we can fight with them together. We are friends. We are the world, make a better day. So let's start giving. make it. We're saving our lives. This show will make a better day. Just you and me. Don't be so the smart as a puppy. As I take my time and sing reality. We don't struggle, they hustle, they muscle. Why some people that
Allow me to worship Chukwukika Biama on behalf of the entire family listening right across the length and breadth of this very planet. Umu Chineke, all of you who are ordained, all of you who are destined to perform wonders, I welcome all of you. Now, I will present you to Chukwukika Biama in heaven. Therefore, our Father who resideth in heavens above, looking down upon the pain and the suffering of your children, as was foretold by those who has gone before us, that a day will come when the world will gang up, when all the children of darkness will congregate to prevail against your children. That time is now. We are in pain. We are in so much suffering that man cannot begin to comprehend it. We ask for your mercy. We ask for you to come and present and provide a way where there is none. We ask you, Chukwukika Biama, if we came amara n'ime ndụ ụmụ gị niile ndị IPOB n'ebe niile dị iche iche ruo ebe niile ụwa sọtụrụ ka ịdị mma gị na ebere gị biko gbaso ha ụbọchị ile nke ndụ ha. Ọkwa asụsụ eluigwe. We call upon you this evening. The vultures are congregating. The saboteurs are rising up. We are beginning to identify them. And we are dealing with them. We ask you to give us the strength. We ask you for courage. We ask you for every ounce of determination and resoluteness. Make us as hard as steel, as only you can do. Baptize us in your word, in your knowledge, in your truthfulness, and in your strength. Make it impossible for our enemies to come close to us. Destroy them before they come very close. We will be tempted, of course. Our defenses will be tried without a shadow of a doubt. Sometimes there may be breaches, but in the end we prevail because that is your word and that is your promise. This evening we hold on resolutely to that very command of yours. Your own spoken word. The word that you gave to your children when you said to them that they should not worship any idol, they should not bow before any graven image. We have made mistakes in our lives. We have bowed before European idols. We have done everything but worship you in truth and honesty. But now, having realized the errors of our ways, we present ourselves before you, that you may do with us as you please. So it was prayed thousands of years ago. That same prayer will re-echo because we are nothing without you. We are nothing without you. We can have the best defenses in the whole world. We can procure the finest anti-jamming equipment available. But it is you that will defend your inheritance. You will defend Biafra. You know that we are honest and truthful people. You know that we preach this gospel in the knowledge that your children must be free in the land of the living, that they may go back and worship you in Zion as they have done thousands of years ago. This is our prayer now and always because we are your children. You can't abandon us to the forces of evil and darkness. That is not your will, and it can never be. That is why today, tomorrow, and always, as you have called us to undertake this very monumental and epic task, as you have determined that your word must be preached in the land, that very land you gave to our ancestors thousands of years ago, so shall it be done in our lifetime. Allow us to be worthy to serve thee. Chukwu Abiyama, allow us to be considered worthy to serve you. You know we speak the truth. Our enemies are liars. They are cheats and they are killers. They are bloodthirsty bastards, all of them. All of them bar none. They have brought their lies to bear upon all their dealings. Their tongue is very spiteful against those of them who are righteous before your sight. Please don't allow shame to befall your children. Don't allow shame to befall your name, because we answer your name, we bear your name. That is why today we make this very prayer in the sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the face of the earth. That you will be worshipped every blessed day of our lives, as our children will do, and so will their children. Until time everlasting, we have prayed in your name. Ise, Ise, Ise.
As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwu Okike Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama, who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British.
Good evening, great Biafrans, wonderful people. I welcome you this evening for joining us on this day of our Lord, the 16th day of February 2026. And I want to welcome you this evening. This is Biafra Radio, and of course, it is where we worship Elohim. And I want to show you this evening that we are live, we are direct. And of course, my name's Barrister Ikechukwu Onoha, and I am coming loud and clear to humanity this evening, all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa. And this from where we are reaching humanity. It does not matter where you are, as long as you are hearing the sound of my voice, and as long as your time is telling you 15 minutes past the top of the hour, it means that you are hearing me live and direct. It means that we, of course, are coming to you live. It is Biafra Radio, where we preach the truth and nothing but the truth. And this evening, of course, it is indeed an emergency broadcast. We are bringing you, of course, the head of finance, IPOB. She have a very important announcement to make, and of course to speak to Biafrans this evening. And as you know, we don't waste time, we go straight to it. And of course, she have joined me, and I will bring her to Biafrans. But before I do so, permit me once again to welcome you. Once again, my name's Mazi Ikechukwu Onoha. If you may, Barrister Ikechukwu Onoha. Indeed, I am from Umuowa. Umuowa is in Olo province of Biafra land. And I am called for this restoration effort. Therefore, as you are joining us, please share the link. Invite others so that they may listen. And if you are wondering how to listen to Biafra Radio this evening, I am going to assist you because it is that easy. All you have to go is to run to your app stores, of course, and download Biafra Radio. If that fails, of course, you can head to Biafra Radio Facebook page, and you can also listen to us. We are also on YouTube, Biafra Radio, all across the social media. All right, without wasting time, let me try and see if I can bring up Wada Nenayanya, who is joining us this evening. Wada, I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, please say something.
Yes, I can hear you, Barrister. Good evening from Germany.
All right, Wada Nenayanya, can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening from here.
All right. Thank you very much. Good evening, Wada. Of course, joining me this evening is our head of finance worldwide. My goodness me. It is something that she has been doing time immemorial. Talk about people who are steadfast in what they do. We don't just talk, we walk as well. All right, without wasting time, let me hand you over to Wada Nayanya, who is ready, of course, to address us this evening. Wada, welcome to Biafra Radio, and this is Late Night with Barrister Ikechukwu Onoha. Please go ahead, the whole world is listening.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Biafrans, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom, including our enemies. I welcome you all this evening to our live broadcast today, the 16th of February 2026, and a Monday. Thank you, Barrister, for hosting me this evening. My name is Nen Nayanya, and by the special grace of Chukwu Abiyama, I am the head of finance of IPOB worldwide. First of all, I want to thank Chukwu Abiyama first. I thank Chukwu Abiyama that we are alive today in the land of the living, for giving us the strength to what we are doing. I also thank Chukwu Abiyama for the life of our leader, our supreme leader, Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, the man that loves his people. May Chukwu Abiyama continue to protect him and guide him wherever he is, give him the strength and the courage, and give him good health to continue with what he's doing. And I know by the special grace of Chukwu Abiyama, he will be released very soon, which will be shame to the enemy. This evening, the reason why I'm here this evening is about the fundraising, to talk about the fundraising that is coming up on the 21st of February 2026, which is this coming Saturday. And as we know, this fundraising is organized by 3 groups, namely the AVID, that is American Veteran of Igbo Descent, then the Ambassador for Self-Determination, and the Rising Sun. They are the groups that have come together to do this fundraising. But before I go on, I would like our barrister to play that short video where our leader gave his approval for this fundraising and said that we should join hands with the group. Please, barrister, if you have that short audio, can you just play it maybe 2-3 times for us? Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. I am going to do just that. Let me see if I will get this.
Yes, making sure.
I'm gonna give me how much can I fundraising?
Okay.
I'm gonna give me the Kenyan the uncle, David, and the Rising Sun. I give the order.
All right, let me play it once more again.
Yes, making sure.
I'm gonna give me how much can I fundraising?
Okay.
I'm gonna give me the Kenyan the uncle, David, and the Rising Sun. All over the world. I give the order.
All right. Mada,
Thank you.
I don't know if that is enough.
Yes, that's okay for now. That's okay. Thank you very much. The reason why I wanted this video to be played is for people to know exactly that this fundraising is approved by our leader. And for those of us that are new in this struggle, any fundraising that we have, both within IPOB and outside IPOB, which is these 3 groups, and is approved by our leader, nobody can go against it. It's law, non-debatable. It cannot be debated at all. We have to carry it out because that is the rules and regulations that we have in IPOB. There is no place in IPOB stated that the head of directorate or whoever will approve, misapproval, must approve before fundraising is carried out. No place. Fundraising, as soon as it's approved by our leader, it must, MUST, must be carried out. And that's why am I saying this? Why am I stressing on this? Because somebody posted something on Biafra Community Radio. They marked it wrong. They say it's fake, that they need approval from whoever they want approval to come from. A dozen cannot approve, not supposed to approve. He's not authorized to approve fundraising in IPOB. And he knows that. But I don't know why some people, they are town criers, those that call themselves writers or whatever, that are using IPOB to practice how to write, and they think they can go against or query any instruction given by our leader. It's not acceptable. And of course, people don't listen to them anymore because they're irrelevant. The very moment they disobeyed Onyendu's instruction and refused to carry out Onyendu's instruction, that's the day they cease to be relevant. They are irrelevant. People don't listen to them anymore. And thank God, people now know what is going on. They know who to believe and who not to believe. The person who posted it on community radio, do you know how that radio was established? Can you give the date Biafra Community Radio was established? Or even Radio Biafra? Do they know? They don't know. Somebody will send you to go and mark something wrong and say it's fake. And you agree. And you know that it's wrong. And you know that this fundraising is to do with Onyendu. You see, it's there. Save Nnamdi Kanu. It's there. Why do you have to mark it fake? Because they don't want Onyendu to come out. It's written there, fundraising event for MNK. In case you don't know the meaning of MNK, that is an abbreviation for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's written there, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu medical treatment and legal cost fundraising. Why should somebody mark it fake? Why should somebody go against it when they know very well that this is for our leader? They know that is for his medical treatment. They know that is for his legal, because they have stopped doing anything about our leader so that our leader will come. That's why they are against it. They say they are working underground for the past 5 years. Their own underground never come up to surface. They are only underground, and then they will remain. So why should they go against it? That's why I'm telling Biafran, ignore them. Ignore whatever they are saying. Ignore whatever they are writing, because those people know within them that what they are doing is wrong. And in IPOB, head of director or Chike Joseph don't have that authority to approve fundraising. He knows that. Come to think about it, they're talking of DOS. Some of them say we are not going to take instruction because only this is DOS, and this is that. Now my question is this. Chike Joseph was appointed head of directorate when Onyendu was in DSS. All these people parading themselves and coming on radio to shout and insult, they were all appointed when Onyendu was in DSS. Why did they accept the appointment? Why did they not say, no, he is in prison, I don't want to take any appointment until he comes out? Why did they accept the appointment? Because he favors them. They did not go against it. They never argued against it. They did not kick against it. They did not write against it. They did not set their town criers to talk about it. They accepted it wholeheartedly, happily. The moment they went in there, started causing trouble. This is unacceptable. We are not going to accept it, and we've never accepted it. Like I said, they have lost. Onyendu said, that was in 2021. I will not disappoint you people. You will be the ones to disappoint you. And they are doing it. They are disappointing you. Onyendu will give instruction, they will not carry it out. Because they are now trying to wrestle power. With who? Wrestle power with your boss? Wrestle power with somebody who put you in that position? DOS, nobody answers DOS. I repeat, nobody answers DOS. DOS is just a structure set up by Onyendu so that the day-to-day activity of the IPOB will be run smoothly. That's why that structure was set up. And departments in there. Those that are continental reps are there to coordinate people to make sure that everything goes correctly. They have left their job. They are now busy insulting. We are not going to allow this. They have been writing for the past 5 years, insulting, going against Onyendu's instruction. And you want people to take you serious? It's not possible. I'm not saying this for anything, but to tell you that as long as this fundraising is concerned, you have Chike Joseph have no authority. So those that are writing that the DOS, unless you approve from DOS, you're wasting your time. You are wasting your time. They just see DOS, instead of doing their work, they now think it's the gate to heaven or gate for who knows, to give them honor wherever they think. I'm also a member of DOS. I was in DOS when Chike Joseph was national coordinator in Switzerland. I was there before him. All These people you see there, I was there. They excluded me from meeting, from DOS meeting. For the past 2 years, they excluded me from the meeting. I didn't attend their meeting. They didn't even move me. Why? Because I refused to play by their rules. Because I refused to disobey Onyedu. Because I said I will remain where Onyedu is. That is the only offense that they removed me from the meeting. Since 3 years, I don't care. But one thing I know is that nothing is going to stop us from moving forward. And for those of you that are carrying out their functions, instead of them writing, they are sending you, you are laying a curse on yourself. Because this is to do with Onyendu. If you know that place he is good, why don't you go there and stay there? Just 1 week. The man will sacrifice himself, forfeit so many things, and yet people are going against his instructions. What happened to the instructions the Onyendu gave? On the 15th of December 2020, what happened to it? They refused to carry it out. And you want me to work with you? You want me to listen to you? What evil have they not done? What? They closed the Germany international account, IPOB international account in Germany. The money in IPOB accounts in Canada, they took the money. Over 53,000 in 2022. What happened to that? What happened to the one in Italy? They closed the account, embezzled the money. What happened to Umweri account? The line is long, and the day of judgment is coming. They will account for all those things they did. So this fundraising is going on. I'm only saying it is going on, whether they like or not. You are also free to join, because nobody is going to stop it. Our leader approved it, and as long as our leaders approved it, nobody can go against it. If you go against it, you are enemy of progress. It means you don't want our leader to come out. So anybody telling you that let's DOS or let's whoever approve, tell them that Nena said, as long as IPOB structure is concerned, Onyendu approved fundraising. We are not in government. We are not doing democracy here. We are in freedom fighting. One leader. Onyendu man is nobody else. One. I didn't say two. One. And his word is law. So whatever you are writing, you can go ahead and write. But for us, we know the direction. I'm just saying this, those of you that allow yourself to be deceived, they are using you to be writing, including those that have benefited from IPOB financially, are writing against Onyendu. The very person that made it possible for you to be assisted financially, they are writing against him. The records are there. They cannot deny it. I'm talking of a maker gift, even though that is not his real name. They are writing back against Onyendu. All they are writing, none is good. Negative on negative upon negative. And how do you expect God to bless you when you do not see anything good? What did Onyendu do wrong? What? Just tell me that flyer, we posted flyer for the fundraising. You people say you are working on that ground. Okay, people that are working above the ground are now trying to do something. They don't want Onyendu to suffer. They want Onyendu to come out, to get his medical treatment, to get, for the legal fee to be paid. And they volunteered, voluntarily, and say that they want to raise funds. And somebody is marking it wrong. Are you not devilish? What did Onyedu do wrong to you people? What exactly? What offense did he commit? That somebody will see a fundraising flyer that is meant for the good of Onyedu, and somebody will say it's fake. What is wrong with some human beings? What? Biafrans, I'm just saying this so that you people will know that whenever you see some of those things, tell them that is wrong. But if you refuse to tell them that is wrong, I will say it, and those of us that are in the side of our leader, we will continue to say it. It is wrong. It's only Onyendu that can approve any fundraising within IPOB and outside IPOB because he's the leader. So stop competing with Onyendu. You people should stop it because it will not take you nowhere. It will take you to any place. And for those that are busy writing those things, they will promise you, they will say, if you don't write, I will remove you. Remove you as what? That very person that is telling you that he will remove you, he also can be removed. Or are you not aware of that? Are you not aware of that? Why can't people join hands to make sure that things goes right? And you see people that are working hard, you want to discourage others. People want to help to make sure that Onyedu gets the best treatment, that his legal case is being sorted out, and you are marking it wrong, and you are going against it. Marking it wrong, you've laid curse on yourself. I'm telling you. So Biafra, you are all welcome to log in on the 21st of January. I'm sorry, 21st of February 2026, which is this coming Saturday. And this fundraising organized by 3 groups, namely avid American veteran for Igbo and ambassador for self-determination and the rising sun. Date, 21st of February 2026. Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is US and Canada time. Then in UK, it is 11 p.m. UK time. Local time, that is our home, Biafra land, it is 12 a.m., which is on Sunday morning. The mode of payment is written on the flyer. The mode of payments, there are 3 there. Cash App, you can pay through Cash App, you can pay through PayPal, or Zelle. Zelle is mostly people in the US. And the Zelle number is 732 372 8970. I repeat, the Zelle number is 732 327 8970. Now the meeting ID is 874-6236-1185. I repeat, meeting ID 874-6236-1185. Why the password is MNK, capital letters, please, MNK. Try and join us this coming Saturday. You are all welcome. Thank you very much, Barrister. That's what I have for now. In case you have any questions, please, you are free to ask me.
All right, Nne, I don't have questions. I think you have already made it clear. So what I'm gonna do going forward is I need to play the video of this fundraising as well, so that those who did not get the information correctly will, of course, get the information. And I will also elaborate more on the inclusive and involvement of Avid, Ambassador for Self-Determination, and the Rising Sun. I think it's more about jealousy, because the so-called US cannot do the work they've been asked to do by Onyendu. And then, of course, some people who are interested, who are actually, a diehard of Biafra, decided and say, you know what, we're not going to stand by and watch Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu languish in jail. So we need to come on board. And they did not just come on board on their own. It was approved. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said it. And we heard him said it. So I don't know who is that person that will come and override the command of Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, if you can just bear me, I want to play that voice note of Onyendu. There is something I want to point out from what Onyendu said when he is
Right.
speaking about this fundraisings, just for the avoidance of doubt. Just please bear with me.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Give me how much can I the fundraising? Okay. Gonna give me the idea. Kenya ndi ankwa. Manja vid man the rising sun man the ambassadors. So all over the world. I gave the order.
I don't know if you heard him. He said, I give the order.
The
It
order.
is an
Yeah.
order. It
Mhm.
is not just an advice. He said, I give the order. So if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu gave an order, who are you then to override his order? That is unbelievable. I mean, ever since I joined IPOB, we have a supreme leader who is the final command, who have the final say in whatever we do in IPOB. I mean, if we did not hear Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or saw him giving this order, they would have said, oh, it's a lie, it's an AI. Did he say that? But we're looking at him saying it. And he was saying it in court, in an open court. And yet, somebody has the audacity to come and overrule. Who are you to overrule, the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? So this is what I wanted to point out here. But unfortunately, Oyendu said our people are lame. Our people are lame. They don't know who to follow anymore. I mean, do you really need to know who to follow? There is only one person that we follow in this struggle, and that is the supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, it is unbelievable.
Yeah, it is, and very unfortunate. Like I said, very, very unfortunate that this. I mean, in 2015, when the first one, we also went through this, but not of this magnitude. These groups are very wicked. They will tell you, we don't take instructions from Onyendu. What? A dozen was made head of directorate while Onyendu was in DSS. Why did they accept it? Why did they not say, I will wait until Onyendu is out? All these people you see come on radio and talk, they will got that position when Onyendu was in DSS. They accepted it. They didn't argue. There was no fuss about it. They didn't say they had sent their town criers to go against it. They accepted it. Very happy posing. But now they want to tell us that now he cannot be in prison and be telling us. Onyemoge, how dare you? Anyway, they have formed their own already. They only need to give it a name. After all, they now have a different letter-headed paper. They don't use our own anymore. They've removed our address in Germany. They have their own. So who the hell are they to come and tell us what to do? I'm just saying this for those that are new, that don't know. This is the way it is. As long as Onyedu has given that, he has declared it or given the directive. Nobody. I said, it's law. You can't argue. If you don't want it, that's the law. But one thing is certain, we will continue to carry out only this instruction. That's why they removed me from DOS meeting. Since 3 years, barrister. Since 2023. Do I care? I don't care. Because I refuse to play by their rules. Because I refuse to disobey Onyendu. That was why. That's all. But they are still underground. So thank God I'm not underground with them. So
we are above the ground.
yeah, they're still underground.
We're working
They
above
will be there.
the ground.
Yeah, we are above. We are outside where they can see us. So dear friends, you are welcome. You are invited to this fundraising, and I want to use this opportunity to really thank these three groups. We have it, Ambassador for Self-Determination and Rising Sun, because they saw the situation and they came out. That's why I said this group, Eduzium and his group, they got it wrong. They wanted to strangle financially the Biafra restoration so that Onyendu will be stranded. But no, people in America came, the group, Ichi and the Women's group, they came. They know how much they pay every month to make sure that things are, and then this group came in. That's why they are not happy. For them, I thought we have won. Why is this other group coming up? Because this is so them by Chukwuemeka, because they know that what our leader is doing is the right thing. It's just the right thing. They are there in their own homes with their family. Onyendu is in DSS. Onyendu is in prison now. They don't even bother. They don't care. All they want is to make sure that Onyendu is down. And we have said Onyendu will not be down. If they don't like it, that's the door. So please, 21st of February, this coming Saturday, get ready. Let me call in case you have pen to write. There are 3 modes of payment: Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. The Zelle number is 732-372-8970. The meeting ID is 874-6236-1185. Then the password is MNK. Capital letter, please. MNK. We will share it on our Biafra Radio and our Facebook. It's also on YouTube because, try and share this broadcast. Go to our Biafra Radio, listen to us, because here we just give you nothing but the truth. We don't insult our leader here, neither do we insult our leader's family on this radio. No. We'll tell you the truth, and then you take it home. Join our Facebook, download our app. Barrister will say a little bit more about the app. Download our app, the Biafra Radio app. We are on Facebook. Join us on Facebook. We are on YouTube. You join us also there and listen. Don't listen to what they are saying, because those people, they have lost it. They really lost it. They really lost it. Very big disappointment they are. Okay, Barrister, that's all I want to say this evening. That's why I came up, just to tell our people, especially those that are new, that as long as this fundraising is approved and directed by Onyendu, we don't need anybody. Nobody can even say, It doesn't knows he cannot do anything against it. He knows that. I'm just saying it for those who don't know. That's the way it is. I don't know if you have any question for me, but for now, I think I'm okay. I want
Yes,
to. Okay.
yes, I
Sorry.
do.
Go ahead.
Yes, I do. There's something I want to ask you, Wanda, and also maybe you can help me. I'm sure Biafrans are asking the same question. Ever since the incarceration of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been paying for his legal fees? This is a very, very
Yeah,
important thing that people need to know, because there has been a confusion, because people has been lied to with regards to who has been paying his legal representatives, people like Aloy Ejimako and all the rest. Who has been paying or footing this bill? Please go ahead.
yeah, thank you very much. That's a good question because they've been telling lies. All this while, medical bill of Onyendu and his legal fee, I've been the one that have been paying it. Not for my own money, from IPOB money, of course. And it has been all along people in the USA, the group that I've just mentioned, the group, those that are with Mazi Awom and Mazi Chie, those groups are the ones that have been financing it. And then you come to Europe, it's only Italy that I know. When I call upon them, they will try their best, because he also, they removed him, but he is still, he's one of us. I am the one, even the one in UK, United Kingdom, and the one in even the one in United Kingdom and the one in Kenya have been the one paying it. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if I answered your question. It's not a dossier.
Yes,
Otherwise, let them bring the receipts. Let them bring evidence that they are the ones paying it, and I will produce my own evidence. Yeah, even Ozokome,
thank you
when
very
we
much.
paid it, I was the one that we paid for Ozokome and all those things. We have the receipt. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. So, if you has been paying, obviously, just like you said, it's not from your pocket; it's from IPOB's fund. And when we talk about IPOB, we know that the people who are contributing are just a few individuals, who are really carrying this burden. Then, my question is this: What, are you still there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
don't know if
Barrister. Go
one
ahead.
is. Oh, all
Yeah, go
right.
ahead. I'm
So,
hearing.
if
Sorry.
Okay, thank you. If you has been paying, now the question is, what has the so-called DOS doing with all the money they are collecting, telling people that this is for Onyendu's legal fees, this is for Onyendu medical? What are they doing with those monies? Even the ones they have taken from the funds in Germany, funds from South
Mm,
Africa. The question is, what has they been doing with that money? Because our people has been lied to, and they are
yeah.
confused. They
Mm,
don't know where to pay their money to. Especially some people say, no, I'm paying to DOS because they are the ones paying the legal fees. But from what you're saying now, it is obvious that all these are lies. So I don't know what you want to tell Biafrans, those who has been deceived and those who has been getting it wrong, those who have refused to contribute because they believed that the so-called DOS who are working underground are the ones paying the money. Whereas indeed so
mm,
it is you and those who are
yeah.
working on top of the ground that has been paying
Mm,
the legal fees. Please go ahead.
mm. Yeah, thank you very much. All the funds they collected, both the ones from Canada, that time as of February 2022, it was 53,000 US dollars because I saw it in the account. When I asked the then lady who was in charge to transfer that fund to USA, he said, Dozim did not tell me to transfer it. I said, you don't need a Dozim to tell you to transfer it. Transfer this money there. So I don't know what happened to that money. They are in a better position to tell the story. But one thing I know is that they never contributed a dime to this legal fee, neither to medical, not a dime, I said. If they say they are the ones, let them bring the receipts. We will present our own receipts. Even the one in Italy, what happened to the money? They closed just the same way they closed Germany account is the same way they went to Italy and closed Italy account, IPOB account in Italy. And they took the money. What did they do with the money? I don't know. They went to South Africa and opened an account and they removed 300,000 rand. What did they do with the money? I don't know. But definitely, it's not for owning this legal fee because I paid the legal fee through the money that we IPOB contributed in USA. That's where we pay. Even Ozokome, I paid him. I paid. All the receipts are there. So whatever they are doing with the money, I don't know, but the day of reckoning is coming because they are going to give account of that money. Even the one that they embezzled in Umweri account. How come they are not talking about Umweri account? They opened. What happened to the fund? Even in American national account, then over $753,000. What happened to it? Up to today, we don't know. They will come and tell you, oh, Nana, took money from there. Nana. Even they went to my village. They went to my village to tell my village chief that I embezzled $250,000 from USA account. I count that my name is not even there, including Darlington. He was the one spreading that news. When I asked Edoziem said that I'm the one that closed it. I said, bring the proof. Up to today. They are still working on the ground. Maybe they are searching for the money, for the proof on the ground. Who knows? Maybe they need Caterpillar to help them to dig the ground and get the money out. I don't know. So they will account for what they do with the money. But definitely, it was not for our leader. That's what they use in getting money from people. And then they just, what they do with it, I don't know. But definitely, it's not for my leader. I don't know if I answered your question, Barrister.
Absolutely. You have indeed answered the question. I mean, I'm asking you this question because it is very important that we clarify this because, I'm a lawyer and I believe in the law of evidence, I mean, if somebody said I'm doing something, obviously, they should be able to back it up with facts and figures because our people are so confused. And like Oyendu say, I repeat, our people are lame. Asarahishi, they don't know what exactly is happening. And they should be asking questions. Very important. If you say you are paying, where is the proof? How can DOS be paying a lawyer Jimako that they have been calling on every time? A lawyer Jimako, it's impossible that they are doing anything about that. So, but we know the truth. It's just that I wanted people also to know exactly what is happening. Thank you, Wanda Nayanya, unless there is something else you want to say as a party shot.
All I have to say is to tell our people, ask questions, know what is going on, and then follow your conscience. Don't allow somebody to use you. Don't allow people to tell you, if you don't write this, if you don't do this, you'll be removed. No. That very person that is telling you that was also there, appointed by our leader. So what right has he got to remove you? And by the code of conduct, and Emma Powerful has also written, it's only you that can appoint and remove. So that person that is telling you, you must write this on this, you must write this on that, he also can be removed. Try to listen, try to ask questions, try to know the right thing to do. Support our leader. The sacrifice is just too much. Support him and do the right thing. And don't allow yourself to be deceived. We are here for Biafra restoration. We are not here for government or trying to be governor or whatever it is. We are here for freedom, to liberate our people. And it needs discipline. It needs consistency. It needs determination. And it must be focused. And I want to thank all those that have been with us all these years, that have supported our leader, and we say that we are not going to let go. I thank every one of you. Continue to do the right thing, but follow the right path. Don't allow yourself to be deceived. Stop paying money to where you are not supposed to pay money. Only you made it clear that you pay your money to accounts that is overseen by the head of finance. You don't need to like me. I don't like everybody. Everybody cannot like me. But do the right thing. And your money will be accounted for. Do the right thing. But they will not tell you that. Rather, they will choose the code of conduct. That's why it's good for everybody to try and get the IPOB code of conduct. You get it, everything is very specified there. Very simple. They will come again, they will tell you that in the absence of Onyendu, it's not in our code of conduct. It's not a deputy. So please follow the right thing. Do not allow yourself to be deceived. Ask questions and know where to pay in your money, so we can use it for the right purpose. Don't be afraid. Some of them, they will tell you they will remove you. But you can also pay your own money direct to where you are supposed to pay. We have an account in USA. If you want to ask questions, and we'll give you the account. But I want to use this opportunity to really thank those that have been contributing. To thank this avid ambassador for self-determination and rising sun that said, no, we are not going to sit behind, rather to do the right thing. And those that are working underground, well, let them keep being underground. We are up anyway. So I thank each and every one of you. Thank you for joining hands to be with our leader, and continue to pray for our leader. No matter how few minutes, few seconds, you can pray for our leader, for God to guide him, give him good health, and he will come out strong and healthy. Thank you once again, and try and join us on this fundraising on the 21st of February, which is this coming Saturday. And thank you, Barrister, for hosting me, because I gave you, it was a short notice, and I felt I need to tell our people, because the question was just, why is it, who, we are not going to do this. As long as our leader has approved it, nobody can question it anymore. And Edojem knows that. He knows anyway. He knows. I just want our people to know. Thank you very much. And those of you that listen, thank you very much. Yeah. Please, Barrister, can you explain this, our app, to them again? Because some of them might be asking questions.
All right. Are you talking about the Biafra Radio app?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
All right, I will do that. Of course, Biafra Radio app is that very simple. You just go to your Google Play Store. If you go to your Google Play Store, you type Biafra Radio app. Once you type in Biafra Radio, it will pop up, and then, of course, you download. It's very easy. And then, of course, in terms of listening to our broadcast, we have a Facebook page called Biafra Radio Facebook page. We're also on YouTube, Biafra Radio, all across the social media platform. So it's easy. Biafra Radio app on Google Play Store. then you download Biafra Radio app, and of course, you will listen to our radio 24 hours. 24 hours. You'll be listening to all the archived of Onyendu Mazinamdekano's broadcast, as well as our live broadcast as well. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Wanda.
yeah, thank you very much. There's something I want to add finally. Some people say that there is a woman. I don't want. Thank you very much. They say there's a woman that goes about talking about DOS that only do cannot be in prison and be given instruction. I don't want to call her name. It's making her to be popular. She's irrelevant. This is somebody who said that she's not an IPOB. You cannot be outside to know what is happening inside unless you are inside. So she can say whatever she wants to say, but we know that if she went to see our leader and she said our leader said so, and she came out to tell us what our leader said. Now, at the same time, he's telling you that somebody who is in prison cannot tell us what to happen. Then why did she go to prison to visit Onyendu? Why did she come up with messages to say this is what our leader said? You see?
Absolutely.
So, she's not an IPOB, so she cannot tell us what to do. She doesn't even know what DOS means. She doesn't even know what is happening. So for me, I don't want to give her, I don't want to elevate her. So, I don't have her time. As far as I'm concerned, she's outside. So when you are out, you are out. You are not in. If she is in, I'm start talking that, then I'll be able to say something. But she's outside, and I'm not going to talk about her. I won't even call her name because she's irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. We are here. I don't want anything that will distract me from doing what I'm supposed to do. And she's a content creator, so she's trying to boost her page. And by boosting her page, of course, using the name of our leader will help people to boost their pages. So that's what she's doing. So I just bring it up here because some people, were talking about it. Somebody even asked me. I said, I don't call her name. She's relevant. Thank you very much, Barrister,
Absolutely.
for hosting me.
Thank you very much, Nene. And thank you and good evening from here. All right. That is the voice of IPOB Head of Finance, Wanda Nenayanya, of course, addressing Biafrans this evening. It is indeed so. Biafra Radio is where you at. And of course, you have heard it all from our head of finance. And of course, I asked her very important questions, a couple of that. What was the question I asked Wanda Nenayanya? Because our leader said, so I had to ask her this important question, and of course, she answered me. What was the question I asked Wanda Ninayanya? The question that I asked her was this. The first question was, who pays or who has been paying for the legal bills as well as the medical bills of Oyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then of course she told me she, the head of finance, is paying, of course not from her purse, but obviously from IPOB fund. But she is the one who is in charge, who is ensuring and making sure that such bills are paid. Now, my question is, if Wanda Nenayanya is the one facilitating this bill, why was the DOS telling IPOBians that they are the ones paying the same bill? Which personally I know is not true, because the way they hated Aloy Ejimako, I don't see a Chike Doziem and Co. giving Aloy Ejimako 1 cent or a dime. Impossible. You know it's not possible, but yet Aloy Ejimako is still Onyindumaz Nnamdi Kano's legal representative. So as you can see, I'm just giving you facts and figures. So if DOS come to you and say, I am paying Onyendu's Mazenam Kano's legal fee, the question is, do you pay a lawyer, Jimako? Absolutely not, because they hate that man to the core. And there's no way on earth they are going to pay his legal fees. So, as you can see, that is all lies. And the question is, so what are they doing with the money that they are generating, across the board? Very, very important. And I believe we need to ask questions. This whole thing of DOS, this, DOS, that, come on now. We are human beings and we will always ask questions. We are not dumb, we are not deaf. We must ask questions. It's as simple as that. Because I know that the legal fees of Oyinbo Mazenamdekan, as well as his medical bills, are being footed from the finance team headed by Naya Anya. It is very simple. It is as simple as A, B, C. But if you don't want to accept that, well, of course, I cannot help your ignorance, unfortunately so. So those were the questions I asked Wadane Nayanya, of course, because I wanted her to clarify this bone of contention that has been going around. People saying, no, we are paying to DOS because they are the ones paying the legal fees as well as the medical bills of what they do, Mazenam they can. But those are absolutely junk. That is not true. It is a lie. The only person that has been paying for the legal fees as well as the medical bills of Onyendo ever since his incarceration, and I mean day one of his incarceration, is Wadane Nayanya, of course, through the IPOB finances. You can go and ask your DOS and say, this is what Mazike Chukwu Onoha asked Wadane Nayanya, and so were her response. And then hear from them. If they say, no, she's lying, we are the ones paying the bills, let them show you the proof of payment. It's as simple as that. All right, we continue. Biafra Radio it is, and of course, this is where we preach the truth. Nothing but the truth. The problem of our people, I want you to say this and I won't forget. He say, our people are lame. You will come out and say, no, it's a lie, it's a lie. But you don't know why you are saying it's a lie. You cannot back up what you are saying with proof. Somebody said something and you say it's a lie. But if you're smart enough, what you would do is to go back to the other people and say, listen, this is the allegation, this is the claim. What are you saying? Can you prove them otherwise? It's very simple. Let them post the proof of payment of our legal fees of Onyendu, as well as his medical bills. It's very simple. Let them post it so that Biafrans can see. All right, we must continue, of course, before we leave, or rather before we bring this program to an end this evening. I want to play, of course, the jingle for the upcoming, fundraising for the legal bills as well as the medical bills of Oyindu Mazenam Kano. And this, of course, fundraising is being organized by Avid. What Avid, the American veteran of Igbo descent, they are helping out to see and to ensure that Oyindu Mazenam Kano receives a proper medical treatment, as well as ambassadors for self-determination and also the rising sun. And of course, these people you might be asking, who are they? They were called in because the people, Mazenam Kano, left the leadership of IPOB in their hands are messing up. They are not doing what they are supposed to be doing. And Onyendu Mazenam Kano, of course, said it in our hearing in an open court that we must give support to Avid, support to Ambassador for Self-Determination, support for the rising sun. He said, I give the order. And who the hell are you to question Mazenam Kano's order? You have to be out of your mind for you to tell me that somebody else can override Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's order. And this share the for you to think like that. So listen to this once again and hear Onyendo Mazin Nnamdi Kanu say that we must give them support. We must support AVID. We must support Ambassador for Self-Determination. We must support as well the Rising Sun when it comes to the raising of fund for Onyendu. And this is happening this Saturday. So listen very carefully to this audio, or rather this jingle regarding the fundraising.
Yes, making sure. Give me how much can I make the fundraising? Okay. Gonna give me the
Also, ọmụnwa sị ka eme the fundraising. Unu ga-emerịrị ya ka enye ndị a nkwado. Ọ na-anụ Igbo. Ka m sọrọ gị na Bekee. Onyendu Mazin said, I am the one who asked that the fundraising be done, and we must support AVID. We must support Ambassador for Self-Determination. We must support the Rising Sun. And he said, it is an order from the supreme leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra, the highest command. You're telling me about DOS. Come on now. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is the supreme leader, and he supersedes every other thing in IPOB. His order is the final. He is the final arbiter as far as IPOB is concerned. So if you're talking about any other thing, they are foreign to me, because as far as IPOB is concerned, when the supreme leader, the supreme command of this noble family gives an order, it stands. And if your order becomes irrelevant. Let me play it one more time for those who are deaf and dumb. Maybe you can hear this time around. All right, let's get it working. All right, let's take it from the top.
Yes, making sure. Give me how much can I make the fundraising? Okay. Gonna give me the Rising Sun and the Ambassadors. All over the world. I give the order.
All right, so you've heard it once again. I got one school award. But we must continue. So let's listen, of course, to the jingle with regards to this fundraising that is coming up on the 21st of February 2026, the year of our Lord.
From the cells of injustice to the hearts of millions, a voice for freedom still echoes. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu needs you. His health is failing. His court battles grew heavier, but hope still stands tall. Because you still care. Stand for truth. Stand for justice. Stand for Kanu. Every coin, every note, every heart can heal, can defend, can restore his voice. Join the Global Fund for Kanu's legal and medical defense. Make your secure donation through any verified account listed. Together, we rise for justice. Together, we give for freedom. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, our hope, our hero. Donate today, heal the body, defend the truth, free the spirit. This is signed by American Veterans of Igbo Descent, AVID, Rising Sun Group, and Ambassadors for Self-Determination.
My name is W. Bruce I am pleased and honored to be counsel for Ambassadors of Self-Determination. I am equally pleased and honored to be here today.
All right, there you have it. There you have it. And of course, we must continue. It is a fundraising, as I have told you, and it is coming up this Saturday, the 21st day of February. And of course, you need to join in. It is for Onyendo Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. And of course, if you don't believe in it, something is wrong with you, and you need to really go get your head checked. Honestly, I can tell you that for less. All right, we must continue. And of course, it is where we are bringing this program to an end. And Permit me to thank, of course, Madam Nayanya for joining in this evening, and also to Biafrans who have joined in to listen to this broadcast. Indeed, please try and continue to share the podcast so that other people will hear, because it is indeed a very important broadcast. I can tell you that for free. All right, so this is where we will leave it. And of course, from me, from here, it is good night, and God bless our leader Mazen Amdekano. God bless IPOB. And from here, it is good night.
The following are some of the songs composed by late Sir F.C. Nwoba during the Nigerian